You ready?
Yep.
What's up, everybody? This is Totek. I'm here with DMC from Run DMC. You might know him.
Place to be.
You have to know who he is. He's the man, the legend himself. Yes, I got a couple questions for you, though.
Okay.
First question: how did Run DMC get formed?
Well, Run was a professional rapper at age 15. Mm-hmm. This is before records were made. The greatest period in hip hop is the hip hop that was being done before rappers alike. Mm-hmm. So Run was called the son of Curtis Blow. If you don't know who Curtis Blow is, he's the first rapper signed to a major label when we started getting record deals. But Curtis Blow is a legend, a pioneer. He's one of the reasons why. So Run was 15 years old running around rapping with Curtis Blow, and he wanted to do his own solo thing. So he was making a solo record, but then he discovered his friend Daryl McDaniels in upper class was very good at writing rhymes. So he said in 8th grade, when my brother lets me make a record, I'm putting you in my group. And I was like, yeah, whatever. So 9th grade, 10th grade, 11th grade, we went to completely different high schools. But in 12th grade, he calls me, D, grab your rhyme book. We're going to the studio. So we went to the studio. We created a record called It's Like That. And the B-side, that was the A-side, It's Like That. The B-side was a song called Sucker MCs. So we put the group together in 1983. Our first single was It's Like That, and that's the way it is, it's Sucker MCs. And then it was a national hit.
Okay. So at what point did you realize y'all was going to become a legend?
I don't think I'm a legend.
You don't think so?
People say that. I think I'm a participant in the hip hop culture to represent. Oh, how you doing? No problem. I'm a participant in the hip hop culture to represent the power and the positivity of it.
Well, at what point do you think you're gonna make history? How about that part?
Well, I think that we didn't set out to do. There was no destination. Well, let me rephrase that. The destination was just to get on the radio Friday or Saturday night because hip-hop wasn't on the radio 24 hours like it is now.
Yes.
It was only being played Friday and Saturday night or during the weekday, but you had to search the radio stations to find it. We never thought we was going to do what we did, but the reason why we was able to do what we did is because we had good intentions.
All right, so tell us about DMC Comics.
Daryl Makes Comics was formed 9 years ago when somebody said to me, DMC, you're my superhero. The way you look and the way you sound, you should do a comic book. And I was like, no, I don't want to do a comic book. But then they said, you should do a comic book because you'll just be doing what you've been doing for the last 35 years. And I was like, what's that? Inspire, motivate, and educate.
There you go.
Then they asked me, if you was to name your comic book company, you can't use Marvel, you can't use DC, you can't use Milestone, you can't use Image, you can't use Valiant. What would you call your comic book company? So I sat there and I thought for a minute. And then it came to me. The initials of my name is DMC. Daryl McDaniels is going to be making comic books, so I'm going to call my comic book company Daryl Makes Comics, which stands for DMC. That's what I'm going to be doing.
That's perfect. You have anything for people who, like, advice for them to get into, like, music industry or comic industry?
The first thing you have to do is believe in yourself. Believe in your idea. Maybe 1 million people won't like your idea. You don't want the 1 million people that don't like your idea. You want the 3 billion people that do. So number one, the first thing to do is create. Everything starts with creativity. Then you don't have to distribute it on a level of Marvel or DC or even Daryl Makes Comics. Make up a few couple of hundred and give some of those issues out for free so you can introduce yourself to the world.
Yes.
Once people get it, word of mouth will say, that guy's a great writer, that guy's a great artist, that's a great story. We want more. And then you're on your way.
Anything you want to promote?
Coming soon. Brand new album called America, featuring Sammy Hagar, Joan Jett, Mick Mars, Travis Barker, Sebastian Bach, Duff McKagan, Chuck D, Ice-T, Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Jazzy Jeff, Blacktop Mojo, just to name a few. New album, America, coming really soon.
Well, thank you for this interview.
Thank you.
I have seen you for so many years at different events. I'll finally not get to talk to you.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we do.
Yes. All right. Thank y'all for watching. All right.
Keep it rock and roll. Keep it hip hop.